and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody? Can you hear me? Put the one in the chat if you can hear me. I do have my camera off for a minute. Hold on. I'm just trying to fix the lighting real quick because it got a weird glare on here. Thank you, everybody, for the congratulations. I appreciate that. What's up, Wanda? What's up, Bethany? Thank you for being here. What's up, Ingrid? What's up, Jackie? I love seeing the green. What's up, Melanie? What's up, my big brother, Casey? Who else we got up in here? Winnie, we got V. What's up, Anita? Thank you for being here. What's up, Wanda? Shout out to everybody coming in the room right now. Jacket. Thank you. 36K. It doesn't happen overnight, but it happened. I know they said like I wasn't going to grow anymore. I was done. I was tired. I was through. The channel is dead, and we keep proving them wrong every time. Thank you so much, because honestly, without my AT-tubers, without you guys, I would be nothing. And y'all been rocking with me. Some been rocking with me since day one. Some came just the other day. But whether you came the other day or you've been here since the beginning, everybody is greatly appreciated. So I appreciate all of you for being here. We're going to let more people come in the room before we get into the topics. But, you know, I got to brag a little bit, you know. A lot of people think this YouTube stuff is easy, or, you know, oh, you just need this. And no, everything happens by chance. What's up, Pixie? Everything happens by chance. However, excuse me, I just burped. However, it takes hard work. And it takes a lot of time. And there's a lot of sacrifices that I have made being a content creator. It did not just happen overnight for me. Especially if y'all been here since May 2020, you know it didn't happen just overnight for me. Like it was a process, a long process. You know, I thought I would have to end up getting a JLB because I was all like, oh yeah, this ain't gonna work out for me. Like, let me show you my background. I know y'all getting dizzy. But I was all like, yeah, this ain't gonna work out for me. Like, this is probably gonna be something to get me through the panorama. And then when everything goes back to normal, I'm gonna have to get that JLB, and I have it. Now, should I get a JLB? Yeah, I probably should get like a 9 to 5, a regular JLB, but I'm not. I'm here. What's up, Afro? How you doing? Yes, edit. Oh my God, editing. Even that video that's premiering right now, even though I probably should have pushed this further and then put that in first, but whatever. Even that little clip that I did and everything like that, that took me at least 20 minutes to do, believe it or not. When you taking me, hey, when I come to New York, I'll take you out, I promise. And we'll also meet up with Miss Barbara too. The Queen of Brooklyn, Miss Barbara. What's up, Mary? Thank you for being here. Thank you, Ingrid. I appreciate the congratulations. And thank you, everybody. Make sure y'all hit that like button too as well. I know I didn't put this on the topic and stuff like that, but let me just address this whole Tamar, Chrisean, James Wright Chanel situation. Y'all, it seems like every day there's more twists and turns to this story. And all we need to know is that Chrisean should not have put her hands on that man at the end of the day. Now, there's some people who believe that Chrisean did not hit him and this is all made up and stuff like that. But no, I believe that she did. And here's the thing, I don't know why people are saying they don't believe it. How far fetched is it that Chrisean put her hands on somebody? Let me ask y'all. Let me ask y'all. Let me be fair. All opinions are welcome. Do you guys believe that Chrisean did hit James, or you think it's all a lie? Do you think it's real, or do you think it's all a lie? Let me know in the chat. Don't get me entangled in that the views and opinions. Shout out to Crazy Miss Barbara. She a trip, y'all. She'll probably pop up on this show just randomly. Yes, real. Okay, yeah. There's a lot of. I didn't know Chrisean had like so many people that had her back, but a lot of people are all like, yeah, nah, like that's not true. Like they think like this is all a lie and they trying to take her down. And I'm all like, y'all seen the way Chrisean act? Like, why do y'all think this is so far fetched or such a stretch from the real her? Like, nah. Yes. I know we finally got rain. PR stunt. Oh, Casey think it's a PR stunt. Okay. We got somebody with a pose inside. Okay. For the most part, everybody said real. Yes, I believe it. She a hot ass mess. Yeah. The most problematic person in the black culture versus the most unproblematic person in the black culture. Exactly. Listen, isn't it crazy that this happened around like Thanksgiving time? Like James went viral for the whole Patty Pie thing. He's been featured on TV shows. He does singing and stuff like that. And so to have somebody like Chrisean, attack him, it's all like, come on now. Like now you just out here wilding. And she's trying to say it didn't happen. Why there's no report on it and stuff like that. So I guess there's a police report. Now, either Chrisean name is not Chrisean or James Wright name is not James Wright. I know that Chanel part is not his name, or I just don't know how to look up police reports. But if y'all know how to look up police reports in LA, please let me know. But I guess there is a police report. If somebody can look that up real quick. So what's up, Smooth? Smooth is really good at the computers. If y'all can look up the police report real quick and let me know. But I wasn't able to find anything, but I don't think they would they ain't lying about this, y'all. That's how I feel. I don't think they lying. Now, are they hyping this up and, stretching this goddamn story? Yes. They are definitely stretching it. But I can't say they over here lying X, Y. Yeah, I can't say that, to be fair. I ain't gonna say that they lying about what actually happened. But are they stretching it? Yeah, because I think we at the point we already sick of it. But once we get that police report, I think that'll just dead a lot of this, and then we can move on about our lives. Hell, some of us already moved on from it. All right. So moving on to Tasha K. Before we move on to the Will Jada part, I want to talk about what Storm released yesterday. And I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but Storm had a recorded call with Von and Chelsea, where Chelsea, there were some allegations that, he tried to do some things to her and take advantage of her against her will. Wink, wink. Y'all know what I mean, right? And he was basically calling her out and putting her feet to the fire, all like, you didn't correct this, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. And y'all had me looking out, basically looking crazy out here. Paraphrasing, of course, right? And so Chelsea is saying that she never put that information out. She never said X, Y, and Z. She is basically saying like that was all Tasha, and Tasha was pushing that, but she didn't say anything. And so I'm all like, Now, I didn't go back to all the old videos and stuff like that, but there was a few that came up when you put in Chelsea's name or whatever, right? And now I couldn't find a video where she said like, yes, I said that he tried to take advantage of me against my will. She necessarily didn't say that, but she did not say, no, he did not do X, Y, and Z. And you got to remember, she also did a restraining order against him. And there was a lot going on. Like, basically, he looked like the villain. And unfortunately, when you let stuff ride for so long and you don't come out and dispel it, or you don't say, like, this is wrong and I apologize immediately, within the first 24 to 48 hours, it's just like a M word case. If you don't say anything within the first 24 to 48 hours, basically evidence can be lost, time has lapsed. The first 48 hours of someone telling a lie on you like that, you need to go ahead and immediately dispel all that shit. So to let it linger 2 years later is crazy. However, I was just wondering, why is Chelsea talking now? Now, allegedly, the word on the street is that Chelsea got fired. She got let go from the Kiwi. Well, it's not Kiwi Studios anymore, but she allegedly got kicked out. The Tasha K crew. She's gone. She's not employed anymore. So I guess she's trying to make everything right and reach out to everybody and all that stuff. But I just feel at this point, you probably could have just did a video on your own channel and just said, hey, if anybody ever had a problem with me, hopefully you guys forgive me. Because there is no way in hell that Von wasn't going to record it. I think if I had somebody, well, hell, there's been people to lie on me, right? But if I had somebody lie on me like that, I'm recording them, That's what I was thinking because Tasha fired her. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, let me ask you guys real quick. Do you guys think Tasha, well, we know she must not be, a part of Tasha's crew no more. That's only obvious, right? But do we think Chelsea was fired or she left on her own? Let's do a 30-second countdown real quick. Do we think she was fired or she left on her own? Let me know in the chat right now. 30 seconds. What's up, Naughty? What y'all say? I have made these bomb ass noodles, and now they got cold, but the juice is still good though. Good. Fire left. Okay. Fire. What's up, Couture Bay? Fired. Okay. All right. So we only got one left. Everybody else says she got the boot. I definitely think if anything happened, she got the boot. I don't think it was a mutual thing like, oh, I'm going to go my own way and you go your way. I think it was definitely the boot. Because if it was a mutual, like, I go my way, you go your way, I do not think she would have been calling Von and trying to make peace with him. Not Armon Slam. Wait, Gabby, we ain't got into it yet. Hold on. That's the end of the show. So the Kiki and all that, Kiki, we gonna leave that for the end with Armon. We gonna wait till the end to slander him. Don't worry. I'm just kidding. I hope Tasha has a solid NDA. No, I don't think Tasha had an NDA. Remember they were saying that years ago? Tasha probably didn't have an NDA. What's up, Patricia? Thank you for being here. Yes, LB, tell them to hit that like button. Yeah. Now, do I think Chelsea is going to give like an exclusive interview? No, because she hasn't called me yet. I told Chelsea when she get fired, I want that exclusive Tasha K interview. I ain't even... I just feel like I'm a neutral platform. I feel like my platform is open to everybody. I ask fair questions. I mean, shit, perfect example. Y'all seen the way I handle Jag, If you can interview Jag, you can interview any goddamn body. I'm just saying. Because, whoo, interviewing Jag, that's a whole workout and everything. I told you, anytime I interviewed, I gotta pray, meditate. I gotta, take a spiritual bath, a sound bath, all that, because it takes a lot out of you. So Chelsea hasn't hit me up yet for that exclusive interview. So I don't think, I don't think she's gonna go out and just like cuss her out and stuff like that. But you know what? Let me see real quick. Hold on. Should we contact Chelsea? Let me see. she probably blocked me. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Chelsea already blocked me. Oh no. Okay. Okay, it's still good. Okay. Oh, did I unfollow her? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let me send her a message real quick. Okay, y'all ready? Okay. Yeah, because the last message that I got from her, this is not no tea or nothing like that, but it was regarding the Tasha K affiliate, like, if you promote the Tasha K website and stuff like that. And I said, oh wow, this is cool. That's all I said. I was all like, I don't, not that I have anything against the website and stuff like that, but it's kind of like I'm in the same field, so like promoting it, and then I don't know, it just felt weird. But anyway, let's go. Should I leave her a voice note or should I type it? And thank you, so Chelsea should talk to you. Oh, talk to you. Yes, I agree. Oh shit! It just says "seen" at the bottom. I think she's watching right now. Hold on, let me see. me. Okay. Hey Chelsea, this is AT2, also known as Andre Turner II. I was just reaching out to you because I know there has been a lot of conversation about what's going on, and I know you kind of been a hot topic the last couple of days on YouTube. So I just wanted to reach out to you first to make sure that you're okay and everything is going all right. I know you have a new relationship and stuff like that. Congratulations. It's nothing more important than being in love, even though I'm single as hell, but being in love is important. But I just wanted to reach out to you and see if you wanted to have a conversation and talk. I would like to interview you, but if you just want to have a personal conversation, just an ear to lean on, a shoulder, because content creators, we understand what we go through, and I just felt like you just need somebody neutral and somebody looking out for you. So just reaching out to you. All right, bye. All right, I left a message, y'all. Okay, let's see. How did that sound? Hold on. Hey, Chelsea, this is AT2, also known as Andre Turner II. I was just reaching out to you because I know there has been a lot of conversation about, what's going on. Shut up, y'all! I know you kind of been a hot topic the last couple of days on YouTube. So I just wanted to reach out to you first to make sure that you're okay and everything is going all right. I know you have a new relationship and stuff like that. Congratulations. It's nothing more important than being in love, even though I'm single as hell, but being in love is important. But I just wanted to reach out to you and see if you wanted to have a conversation and talk. I would like to interview you, but if you just want to have a personal conversation, just an ear to lean on, a shoulder, because content creators, we understand what we go through, and I just feel like you just need somebody neutral and somebody looking out for you. So just reaching out to you. All right, bye. You know what? I didn't even have a song planned today, y'all, but I feel like we need a quick song. And I don't know the whole song, so we just gonna sing the "Lean on Me When You're Not Strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on." Chelsea, lean on. You know what? I should have left that in the voice note. Should we? Okay, y'all gonna sing it with me. Hey, Chelsea, I just wanted to sing you a little song because I know for me, one of the things that helped me through is music, and I think "Lean on Me" is a perfect song. So I just wanted to sing a little bit for you. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, oh. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. God bless you. That was nice, y'all. Y'all ain't what y'all laughing? Y'all, that I'll bet you anything. We gonna see if we get a response. If I get depending on what her response is, I'll let you guys know. If she's all like AT2, can this be off record? I'm gonna keep it off record. I respect her. You know, you're unhinged. Secondhand embarrassing. Delete. Okay, let me delete it because I really did leave that. Okay, I should delete it. Okay, let me know. Okay, should I delete it or keep it? Let me know in the chat right now, you guys. Keep it or delete it? Should I delete that last one? Delete that? Okay. All right, y'all saying delete it. Okay, I'm gonna delete it. Delete, delete, delete. Oh no, I can't delete it, y'all. Okay, unsend. Okay, I unsent it. Okay, abort, abort. Leave it. It's a classic. No, no. Hey, when she watches the playback, she'll get it. Okay. So Storm had actually did another video. So he had the recording, right? And he did another video where he said he's going to start well, he said that he knows the reason why Chelsea and Tasha broke up or whatever. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. These are the words. What's up, Southern Belle? These are the words of Storm. Storm said that I guess Tasha's husband was wearing some shorts and Chelsea was looking and was, excited about what she's seen. And this was the breakdown of their relationship. Now, I don't know how true this is. This sounds like this sounds crazy because if anything, Chelsea would have tried something, years ago if that was a thing. So I think that was more for entertainment purposes, but he said that his sources told him that. And y'all have to watch his whole video and stuff like that to, get all the details on that because I ain't gonna repeat some of the stuff he was saying, but allegedly there is, a lover's quarrel going on. Now, Storm did say he was all like, you done told Chelsea a lot, and so any videos or pictures that you sent her, you might want to be careful. Like, yo, Storm does not like Chelsea. I mean, I knew that, but you know how I'm too forgiving. I hate that about myself. I hate that I'm too forgiving. Like, after so much time has gone past, I'll be all like, all right, I'm done with it. I ain't gonna be paying attention to it, whatever, like let's bygones be bygones. And so I easily forgive people. Now I'm learning that you can't forgive people. I'm just one way. If I cut you off, that's it, right? But I just figured because so much time has passed, like he would be like, you know what, Chelsea, hey, we cool, it's done, it's over with. But nah, Storm still want that smoke. He don't give a damn. So it is what it is. You have to respect it because again, it happened to him. It didn't happen to us. It happened to him. So I can only respect it, right? Lord, after all this time, yeah. Is there anyone other than you who does? Wait, that forgives people all the time. I'm pretty sure there's other people who forgive people too, besides me, Jessica. I think she knows where are the bodies are. Yeah. I don't see this going any more further between I think if anything, Tasha and Chelsea, they're not gonna say anything publicly. They're just gonna let it, be what it is. I think it will get real ugly if both parties, not just for Chelsea or Tasha, but both parties. I think it would get really ugly if they both spoke. So I think that's gonna be hand washed. Like, no. So Jada, because this entails with Tasha. So as you guys know, Tasha did that interview with Brother Bilal. he was friends with Will Smith. He was even mentioned in the book and stuff like that. But Bilal did an interview with Tasha K. I have not had a chance to watch it. I do know a few things that went down, but you know, basically, I'll tell you this, brother Bilal, he's trying to get his ass up out the country because he know after he said what he said in that interview, he got to get up out of here because there's some stuff that he was saying in there. Just besides the whole Will and Dwayne Martin thing, he was saying a lot of stuff, and it's all like, yo, this was actually some guy who was like close to Will saying these things. So yeah. Now, Jada was on the Breakfast Club, and she kind of basically said that he was upset because he felt like he needed like some kind of percentage because he was in the book and stuff like that, and there was some kind of business deal and stuff like that. But this sounds more personal. And also, Jada said there was some kind of shakedown for money, and I was like, oh, really? Okay, some kind of shakedown. All right, well, you know what the shakedown was. So I guess he probably asked for a certain amount of money. They said no, and then that's when if you got the money to spend, I'm gonna say this: if you got the money to spend, sometimes it's easier just paying people off than rather going to court. It's easier just to pay people off than going to court. Like, just so you don't have to deal with the headaches and stuff like that. Now, again, I don't know how much on the inside this guy was, but as you guys know, he was saying during the interview, Dwayne Martin had Will bent over that couch and had his way with them, and it sounded like, it was some kind of crime scene going on. I'm trying to say this in the most political correct way possible, but it sounded like some kind of crime scene was going on when Dwayne was destroying Will Smith's backside. Like, here's my thing. I'm gonna step out of character real quick. Even if I knew this information to be true, I think I would have just took it to my grave. I'm gonna just be honest. I would just take it to my grave. I'm not exposing it because, like, and I know Tasha probably during that interview, she probably was like, "Oh my god!" Like, Tasha was probably like, "I'm gonna get sued again." Like, Tasha was like, "I'm gonna get sued again." Like, this shit is crazy. Now I know Tasha is smarter. She had this ran through the lawyers and stuff like that before releasing it. So yeah, now that doesn't mean she can't, but they're not looking to get Tasha because the guy also did two other interviews as well too. We just didn't know about it until Tasha did it, and so of course he went to Tasha because she got the name recognition and stuff like that. So I totally get it. But Tasha probably wasn't even expecting all this either. She probably was all like, oh my God, like, not this shit again. Now, Tasha is going to be smart. She going to let the interview be what it is, but Tasha is not going to, like, promote it, like, I know this is true, and da-da-da-da. Yeah, Tasha ain't going to go in. Yeah, you thought Cardi B was one thing. Yeah, Will, Jada, they way too connected in Hollywood and stuff, Yes, I know Linda and Kimmy are putting the exact thing up there. Yeah, I know that's I'll put it up for like 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's what he said. He said he had that man bent over and, I hope she didn't consult with. No, let's hope that, she got her some new lawyers. But I was gonna play a little bit of it for you guys.
In the No Soccer
This is the Breakfast Club interview.
Shoot down every rumor there's ever been about y'all. That y'all are swingers, that y'all were both gay and playing each other's biz, that y'all were sleeping with whomever you choose.
Yeah.
How does it feel in 2023 to still have those?
Can you guys hear it?
About people you love, like Will and Dwayne.
I know.
That just came out too recently.
Yeah, and let me just say this. It's ridiculous, right?
This juice is hella good, y'all.
and this is a person that tried a shakedown, a money shakedown that didn't work, we're going to take legal action. Because it's one thing to have an opinion about somebody versus just making up salacious, malicious stories. So that's actionable. So we're going to roll with that. But yeah, you know.
Hey, leave it alone. Don't go no further.
Yeah. Oh, no. Nobody said anything. It's, you know, so for me, unfortunately, it's part of it. You know what I mean? It's not true. We gonna take care of it, and that's that.
So there was a money shakedown prior?
Oh yeah, it was a money shakedown.
He tried to extort you before?
Well, it's based around this person's idea that they, in some way, were doing business around Will's book, and that they spent money or what have you, and that they needed to be compensated. So he already tried to do this money shakedown. Will was willing to give him a certain amount or what have you, and he didn't take it. So this whole situation is based on that.
Give him a certain amount. Why though? Just
because of some business that they had. And I don't know the complete details about it, but that's about to come out because, like I told you, about to take legal action.
Right. You should.
Yeah, no, we are for sure.
I was asking how's Will dealing with it, you know, with
Here we go, y'all.
Release a statement.
Will, here's one good thing about Will. Will's always gonna find the funny.
I figured that.
Yeah, he's always gonna find the funny. You know what I'm saying? And so
y'all laughed at the murder, kill.
Yeah. You have to because it's absolutely ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And so all you have is you just gotta laugh about it, you know? And it's unfortunate.
All right, so that's the end of that.
No soccer mom.
So, a few things. I don't think Jada knows the relationship between Bilal and Will Smith. Because I don't know if you guys know, but Dwayne Martin he got in some financial trouble, and so he was trying to buy his house again. He sold his house and then bought it through a trust, and Will Smith got caught up in it. Now, he didn't get in trouble, but he got caught up in it because basically Dwayne had used the money that Will borrowed to fund through the company, the trust and stuff. Like, it was some weird kind of convoluted thing. I can do a video on that later. But I don't think, now it was said Jada didn't know about that deal. And so what I'm thinking is that she probably doesn't know whatever relationship or agreement that they had. Now, can Bilal take full credit for the book and stuff like that? No, because at the end of the day, it's Will. But we don't know if maybe he's the one who got the deal approved or not. Maybe that was, I haven't watched the Tasha K interview, so I don't know if that was something discussed, but maybe it was. And whatever business dealings, I think it's important y'all have a contract when y'all do stuff, right? What's up, Tiffany? It's important you have like some kind of contract. And so my thing is that if they couldn't come up to a mutual ground or something like that, the Bilal guy should have handled it legally and went that route than him trying to expose Will Smith. Because at the end of the day, this sounds horrible, but do we care if Dwayne Martin and Will Smith are together? Do we care, y'all? Raise your hand. Oh, well, put a 1 in the chat if you care. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't give a damn. For me, I honestly don't give a damn. Now that Dwayne Martin's not with Tisha Campbell, and we know Will and Jada got some kind of weird, awkward relationship, does it matter if they're together? Like, I don't think it's like... At this point, we don't care. And like some of you guys are saying, we've been heard about this and stuff like that. I can put this in a video too as well. There was some show on TV One called Uncensored, right? A TV show called Uncensored where, here we go. Yeah, basically, Dwayne Martin was like good friends with Lisa Ray's ex-husband and stuff like that, right? And so what ended up happening was that he was bringing girls down there, and she had said something. She had said, I don't know exactly what the relationship was. Like, I introduced you to him. And so she felt like he should have had some kind of loyalty or something like that. So that's not the first time we ever heard anything about this. I mean, people have been saying Dwayne and Will Smith are together and stuff like that for years. But other people have alluded to without saying, X, Y, and Z, for their own protection. I know Tisha Campbell, it was, now I didn't hear her say this, but I read it somewhere where she said that if her husband is gay, she would just like to know. This was at the time her and Dwayne were together. So, again, I have to say allegedly because I read that somewhere. I don't know if it was true or not, but hey, it's here nor there, Yeah, Turks and Caicos, yes. So it's a whole weird situation and stuff like that. And I just feel like, yeah, at this point, we don't care. I feel like the Bilal dude, he knew that was going to get people going. That was the headline. That was kind of like the punchline right there. Everybody's going to be talking about it and going crazy over it. It's kind of like, at this point, we don't care. Like, whatever. Like, why do we still care about if Will and him is good? I mean, it's one thing like, ooh, this is some juicy gossip and shit like that. But honestly, we don't care at this point. Yo, if Will finds his happiness through Dwayne Martin, that is what it is. Because obviously he's not finding the happiness with Jada. He can't find that happiness with Jada. If he's finding it with Dwayne, that's it. Let's be happy for him, damn it. That's all I gotta say. Child cheese. She was messing with Martin, and he got mad and told her to say, "Oh, Martin, Martin did something to you, and I will divorce you." Costed my poor Marty, my Marty Mar his show. Oh, are you talking about Tisha Campbell and Martin Lawrence? Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. That Smith show are a bunch of freaks, period. I could see that, yeah. The Will and Dwayne narrative was just too convenient. Yeah, it was too convenient. And also, another thing that the guy was saying, which I knew the Bilal dude was full of shit. Remember, there was something in the clip where he said, "Oh yeah, we went to they make people go to rehab in order to work with them." You can't go to rehab unless you have a problem. You just can't show up to rehab and be like, "Hey, I just want to go to rehab." Now, if he says spiritual retreat or something like that, I could see that. But you specifically saying rehab, you can't go to a rehab if you don't have some kind of issue or problem. So that guy just seemed like he's out for revenge, and he would have had to told us something else for us to like be all like, "Oh yeah, he's the truth." Now, if he said, "Oh yeah," and August Alsina was in there, and he mixed it up with that, it would have been a little bit more believable. But the story he was telling, it was not like, yeah, we don't care, whatever. You just sound like here's the thing. Say it while you still there or at the time it happened. Don't tell us 30 years later after, because we don't care at that point. You got to tell us within the time, you know? Unless he's talking about the Scientology rehab mess. Will and Jada were Scientology. Oh, now that could be a thing. But Tasha asked him like rehab. He was like, yeah, like a rehab. But he could have meant, again, he didn't have a story straight with that. So yeah, he's not credible to me. Didn't Eric Benet try that ish? Wait, when he was married to Holly, that is. Well, I know he cheated on Holly Berry. I do know that. They all deny. Right. Okay, so moving on from that. Oh, so yeah, they're gonna sue the Bilal guy, but Tasha has nothing to do with that. Now they'll probably say like, Tasha, take that shit off your website. But other than that, they're not going to do anything to Tasha. She went through the right protocol and everything like that. So she's going to be okay on this one. I think it's something she's just going to leave up there, and then it does what it does. You know, as long as she's making her money, boom, that's it. Now, I want to go ahead and move on to, well, the grand finale, the whole Kiki Palmer thing. So Armon had got some information like screenshots and stuff like that. He had posted that yesterday. Um, and he was all like, you know, I have a show. He was supposed to do a show yesterday. He said he was going to have somebody speak on the situation with Kiki and Darius. And the way he was kind of framing it was that somebody from his camp or either Darius was going to come on the show. But I guess they backed out. They got nervous. Boom. But then TMZ and DJ Academics ended up getting the same information, and they released it and put it out there. So basically, the exclusive that he had, they took it from him, and so rightfully so, he should be pissed about it. Now, he has every right to put that information out there, put that exclusive out there. That's not what I have an issue with. It's more of the framing and the setup. Because all of a sudden, now Darius is trying to defend himself. He has somebody sending pictures, photos, voice recordings, and stuff like that. They keep on saying he has a PR team. How do you have a PR team if you're not like an actor or somebody? Like, I don't know his IMBD. Like, does anybody know his IMBD? We don't know it. So him having a PR, what do you need a PR team for? So whoever is sending this information out, Darius himself, allegedly, but whoever's sending this information out is literally trying to set up people and be like, oh, see, Kiki was the one who did this. Listen to the mama. Now, the audio I did hear with the mama and stuff like that, for me personally, especially me growing up in a black household, the mama ain't said nothing that we ain't already heard before, going off cussing and stuff like that. Now, if your mom is defending you because this man is allegedly, you know, beating you up and stuff like that, then I could see why the mom would say those words and be cussing you out and stuff like that. It's not too far-fetched, you know? And so, you know, Armon was trying to give the both sides story and that there's more to it and stuff like that, but it's all like, no, this was obviously a whole plot. This was a whole plot so they could have somebody out there to defend them and stuff like that. Because if anything, why didn't Darius take this information to the courts? Another thing, because he could have did a counter and all that stuff. He could have did that. He don't have to wait until the court date in December. He can handle this right now if he had a lawyer and stuff like that. However, the thing is that the courts have already decided that, yeah, Kiki, your restraining order is approved, and we don't have to do a whatchamacallit. Oh, you don't have any visitation. You know, the court's already approved this. So if he wanted to defend his character and get out there and say X, Y, and Z, he definitely should have went through the courts and did that. Like, why did he go through? What's up, Denitra? Thank you for being here. Hopefully you're all right. He needed to go through the courts and stuff like that. So him sending it to different bloggers, now knowing that Armon wasn't the only one who got it, he gave it to yeah, that was a whole setup right there. And again, like these people, there's a lot of people who hit me up in the DMV are like, AT2, oh, I got this exclusive. You should talk about this. But what y'all don't know is that if they reached out to one blogger, more than likely they reached out to 30 billion other bloggers out there. There's not 30 billion, but they reached out to other bloggers, giving them the same story and stuff like that. That's why I will particularly be all like, hey, this is dropped off to me. This is what they're saying, blah, blah, blah. I'll like wait. You know, I'll wait to drop something. It doesn't have to go out immediately just because I'm all like, okay, I want to see who else did you send this to? Am I the only one? I'm giving y'all some behind the scenes, but you got to ask these questions. You got to be like, am I the only one who got this? More than likely, no, you're not the only one who got it. Unless this is somebody who's your source and they give you stuff all the time, yeah, you can trust them. But there will be a lot of people who go from blogger to blogger and try to put information out there, and you got to decipher whether or not you're going to talk about it. And again, Armon putting the information out there is fine, but him trying to defend, even though he's saying he's not defending, I just feel like sometimes as a man, we have to step back and be all like, all right, I probably shouldn't touch this one, or I should be more sensitive to it. And that was probably like a conversation where he probably should have had a female or a victim of DV on his show. That way they could have a back and forth and have a dialogue and a discussion rather than him just saying, putting stuff out there, because he framed it as like, y'all see this black woman and she's a victim and you guys just believe her. And yeah, and we could talk about that. Oh, believe all victims things. No, I don't think you should believe all victims. No, you'll never hear me say that. You'll never hear me say believe all victims. No, but I think it's very important. You have to look at evidence. If the courts approved it, and mind you, the pictures that we've seen, those are just still. They're stills, from the videos and stuff like that. We probably won't get the full footage and everything like that, and probably till like years later or something like that, because it's still under investigation. But the little stills and stuff like that we have from the video, that was enough. It didn't, because in the pictures and stuff like that, it didn't look like he was trying to defend himself. He looked like he was the aggressor, especially when, she's up in the air and she's like on the couch or something like that when he tries to take the phone. Like, there's too much going on in those photos for it to be something else. And I want to apologize to you guys, because on my title of my video, this is why I can relate to this and I can speak to this and tell you guys when I'm wrong. I had put that Keke was rocked by her ex-boyfriend, Rocked, right? Because I didn't want to use abuse for the algorithm purposes. And, there's a few of y'all that were upset with me, and rightfully so. And so what I did was just change the title, and I just put abuse. I just put what it was. If I'm demonetized, it is what it is. And the video was already demonetized, so I was all like, yeah, I can just use the word. But sometimes things like, oh, I changed it for the algorithm, that really wasn't a good excuse. Like, that was my excuse. That was my honest intention, and I'm telling the truth about that. But it was no excuse, because it made it playful and it was nothing to joke about. So I want to go ahead and take the opportunity right now to apologize to anyone, not just women, everybody, because DV victims can be anybody, right? To everyone who was offended by that title, and I have since changed it. So you guys can even look at it. I changed it. So I just want to say thank you guys for holding me accountable. And nobody cussed me out or anything like that, but I had to hold myself accountable. And I think this is a situation where you might not be an expert on this, so it might be best just to leave it alone, or at least have discussions and talk to someone about it so you can better educate yourself and better educate your audience. Because let's be honest with the, for example, the photos, like a lot of people were saying like those look like defensive wounds. And I'm talking about the photos that Darius had put out there, showing that he had like little splatter of blood. And to me, I was all like, what the fuck does that prove? Even some of the text messages that showed stuff, the text messages seem like some of them were even dated old. Like they were old. Like they weren't anything like current and stuff like that. I think the most current thing was that whole damn phone call, with the mama, because she mentioned the Usher situation. And like I said, that's somebody mama. And if the mama is upset and she's mad at you, she gonna say whatever is on her mind. And so does that make it right? No, but I don't think the mom just be cussing and yelling at him and talking down to him. Like, this is somebody who she lost respect for. So she's going to talk to him crazy, I feel like that's how it is. She's going to talk to him crazy because this is how she felt in the moment. you know. And I'm gonna go ahead and play it here, and so we can discuss it and see what you guys think.
Did you put it through? Did you put it through?
What the fuck is you saying, Keke?
Did you put it through?
Can you speak English? That's part of the reason why you can't get no acting job.
I'm sure.
Your articulation is poor.
I'm sure.
What the fuck are you saying?
I'm sure. Armon Wiggins. If only you actually like.
Put it through? What does that mean? Can you put it through?
He's trying to do the whole child actor parents sacrifice their childhood gag.
Oh, well, okay, well, we got
Look at her.
$30 million today.
Look at her. That's fine.
Yeah, I sacrificed her, I guess.
Okay. Armon Wiggins.
But what did your mom do to you?
Huh?
She fucked you up.
My mom's fine.
You should have been a child entertainer.
I'm
You
good.
should have been one. Maybe you would have more gumption. Maybe you would have more get to it. Because your mama fucked you up. She turned you into a punk-ass mama's boy who harasses a woman. What kind of bullshit is that? Your mama should be ashamed of herself. She should be telling you, why are you harassing this girl, Gary?
Because
Why are you doing this? Why
Why say horrible things to her?
That bitch
she's the one that kept wanting to come back around. Trust me, I didn't want this.
Well, that makes no sense as to why you harass. You know, there's no need to say horrible things and send me this Usher picture. There's no reason for that. You do that because you're nuts. There's no reason for you to say that. But Jezebel, calling me Hades, that's all unnecessary. You do because something's wrong with your mind. It's not
So that was the Usher's gay part, and we'll talk about that too.
Because you're chemically imbalanced. There's nothing that I've done for you to stay on that page. People have endured more. I've endured more from you, and I don't do that to you. I don't sit up there and call you all kinds of names and do stuff like that. You randomly have an episode, and then you harass me for an hour straight. That's what you do.
Now I'm gonna
It's not normal. It's not necessary. You can just not talk to me.
I'm gonna harass you. Usher's bisexual. He sleeps with men, you stupid motherfucker.
Armon Wiggins.
This motherfucker on earth.
You should know you spend more time with Dorian.
Usher. You the dumb motherfucker. And then you let your family, you let your brother talk you into, oh, hey man, look, your brother's a pussy too. His reputation in Hollywood is he's a fuckboy. And he's an asshole. And nobody really likes him. Lauren London don't like his ass.
Armon Wiggins.
So at the end of the day, you, the Jacksons, are fucking jokes. You guys are fucking jokes. That's what you are. You're a fucking joke. So don't blame Kiki for being a joke. You was a joke before you met her.
Armon Wiggins.
So don't blame her. Don't call her cunt. And what man thinks they gonna call the mother of their child cunt, bitches, whore, you've been run through, but I'm gonna come and get the baby. What kind of mental motherfucker are you? Nobody does that, Darius. Nobody does that. What woman wants their child to go be with a man who calls them cunts and bitches? That's the stupidest thing I've ever. If my daughter ever give you the baby after you call her a cunt, I'm gonna beat her ass.
Armon Wiggins.
And you know what?
Baby's gonna be back in my arms. I'm like, the inevitable's gonna happen. He's gonna grow up to be a man, a real man, and he's gonna go ahead and just come on over. All right. Dad, I'm his dad. I'm his dad. I'm his dad. I don't care about what you all think. I don't care what you think, especially Kiki. I don't care about what anybody else thinks. Shan,
Thank you, Melanie.
Very little to you. You're wasting your breath right now, Shan. You're wasting your breath right now. You're wasting your breath right now. Trust me. Yeah.
Now there's some kind of edit right there because it cuts off.
Bro, I've seen this like 20 different times, Sharon. It doesn't faze me anymore. None of what y'all do faze me anymore. Come on now. Where's my son at? Where's my son at? Armon Wiggins. Okay.
Oh wow, Smooth.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. You are a dickless motherfucker.
I'm sure.
I don't know what the fuck my daughter done showing you, limp dick ass.
That
I'm about to fix it. I'm about to fix it.
That's what you raised. That's what you raised.
You are, yeah, and that's what your mama raised. Dick sucker.
Okay.
Your brother's a dick sucker too.
I'm sure.
Both of y'all dick suckers.
I'm sure.
You probably dicks too.
Okay.
Mm.
Armon
Dick
Wiggins.
sucker.
Yeah.
You're a dick sucking motherfucker.
Alright, so about a bullet.
You keep fucking around, I might get somebody to fuck you.
Alright, so about that bullet again?
You keep fucking with me, you might get a kick in your ass.
Pay attention. He said, what about that bullet?
Okay.
You motherfuckers don't know who you dealing with.
Y'all had no idea who you stepped up and play with, but it's all good.
I tried to be nice to you.
Yeah.
I tried to be nice because I thought you had some mental problems.
Nope.
So I tried to be nice. But you gonna talk about my daughter? You gonna harass my daughter? You gonna talk about Usher? Usher is gay.
Armon
You
Wiggins.
your stupid ass family don't even understand the business. Usher is gay, guys.
Armon Wiggins. Tell her to put some clothes on. Tell her to put some clothes on.
Give me into Usher. You
Tell
stupid motherfucker.
her to put some clothes on.
You are stupid.
Tell her to put some clothes on.
You are a stupid man.
She's a mom. She has to put some clothes on. She's a mom. She has to put some clothes on.
His family are crazy, chaotic,
Yeah.
harassing
Okay.
people.
So where my son
They
go?
are harassing my family. They are harassing my daughter. And
Where's my
that's
son
not
at?
going to
Even
end.
I would agree with that, Afro.
The
Yep.
nigga that your brother named after, his kids told me
You are
y'all
not
were crazy.
allowed in the house.
He was the one in the video.
Nowhere
They
around.
told me that you and your brother was crazy. It's crazy because your brother's named after their dad. And they said y'all are nuts.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
You got to go. Can you still hear me?
Oh yeah, he is.
I'm just waiting for my son. Where's my son at? It's football Sunday. He needs to be with his family. Armon Wiggins.
Fuck you, nigga. You ain't got a family. Your bitch ass family, your dick sucking brother, your sister that you chose, your immigrant bitch ass mama, nigga, please.
They have nothing to do with this.
Shout out to the immigrants.
They have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Armon Wiggins. She the one got you thinking you can go around and harass women because your daddy harassed her.
Okay.
And your grandmama told me, his mama's crazy. We've never been able to do anything with her. I don't know why my son stayed with her, but yeah, she's crazy. And if Darius is listening to her, he should be ashamed of himself. That's what your damn grandmama told me.
All right. That's enough. Okay. And I should have said trigger warning. I'm sorry, but I kind of figured because we were talking about the Kiki situation, y'all probably knew it was going to be triggering because of what's going on. But trigger warning. Now, a few things. Whenever somebody is recording a call, you notice that the person recording is always calm. I'm pretty sure Kiki, well, she had video cam as well, but I'm pretty sure she probably has a recording of him going off too as well. And I didn't hear her, the mama, talking about the mama, right? I didn't hear the mama said the bullet thing. Now, she probably said it, but probably, not at that time. And you know how he said, what about the bullet? What about the bullet? Like, trying to antagonize her to say it again. But she said, I'm going to get somebody to F you in your, you know what. So she didn't end up saying that. But, this guy, he's literally, being calm the whole time and everything like that. And the whole recording is a whole plot right there. Of course, the person recording is always going to be calm. The person recording is always going to be calm. That it is what it is at the end of the day. We weren't going to get he wasn't going to be angry because he's the one recording. If he's using this to show that he's innocent, he was not going to act a fool. Like, I see people say, like, oh, he was so calm, cool, and collected. Like, he didn't lose his cool. He just wanted to be with his son. Well, yeah, because I need to make sure I got a little piece of evidence, too, if I'm doing X, Y, and Z. And again, I definitely think that him and Kiki had a toxic relationship because don't forget the first screen grab of that video was in 2022. So they probably been doing this on again, off again. Well, they said they had an on again, off again relationship and doing this whole back and forth for years now. They've been doing this for years. And so finally it untipped over to the breaking point and it was like, all right, we got to dissolve this. Now, I do believe what a lot of people are saying that he probably didn't want to have a kid. I don't think he wanted a baby at all. Because don't forget, like I told you guys last time, he made the other girl that had that viral TikTok, but she deleted it. He made her have an abortion. So, yeah, who's to say that he wouldn't have told Kiki or he even wanted a baby? There's a lot that hasn't been there's always both sides of the story, and then there's the truth. And I would not be honest if I didn't say like, oh well, more than likely they both were going at each other. However, this dude is 6'3". He's always going to be looked at as the aggressor. No matter what, he's always going to be looked at as the aggressor. Even if Keke was the one to start with him first or do this or that to him, he's always going to be looked at the aggressor. It's always going to be said, well, why didn't you walk away? Well, why didn't you try to do this and that? I also feel like Keke probably played to an insecurity of a power move. Um, in the beginning of that call, he had said, of the recording, he had said something to the effect of like, about her being like a child star. And then the mom was all like, well, it got us 30 million, you know, her being a child star, blah, blah, blah. And so I think that power dynamic where he's not the one making the money. I know they keep saying he's a personal trainer, y'all, but I don't believe he had no job. He was the babysitter, right? So anyway, it is what it is, you know? That probably was a power struggle. Her making the money, her being out there, and he wasn't out there. He wasn't a somebody. Yes. And thank you for mentioning that, Couture Bay. I know you had talked about it too. You did a show. I haven't watched your video yet. But the dad, the mom had to get a restraining order against his dad. And this was in like 2020, I believe, right, Couture Bay? It was like 2020. Yeah, so it's a lot. But God forgive me and y'all forgive me. But yo, why didn't she call Michael Strahan like, yo, nah, son, I'm gonna pay some. Go. Well, the Keke actually has a dad. Like her dad, I believe her dad and mom are actually married. So I don't. That's a good question. Like why the dad and doesn't Keke? No, Keke only has a sister because she was on that reality show. I don't think she got a brother. But again, it could be a situation where she doesn't show her dad or anybody that she know that's gonna do something to Darius. She probably didn't let them know that was going on. There's a lot of times DV is very complicated, and there's a lot of times where the person who's the victim will try to cover it up and they don't tell people because they don't want anything to happen to their abuser. And that could have been a situation like that. Very complex, very unfortunate, you know. And I just hope that Darius would have been strong enough to take himself out of that situation. And Keke definitely could have used that baby as a tool too. Like, you're not seeing your son. But again, it's very important. Even if you are having an argument with a woman as a man, even if you are having like a verbal disagreement with a woman, it's important that you call the cops. Because if it goes further, no matter what, you are going to be looked at as the aggressor. And especially being a black man, even though he light-skinned it, even being a black man, he might look a little Rico Suave. I think he's Panamanian. He might look a little Rico Suave, but the cops are gonna see what they're gonna see, and that's it at the end of the day. It's all an unfortunate situation. Cammy, how did I do? Did I drag him too hard, Cammy? Talk about Armon. Did I drag him too hard? I was just saying that he needed an opposing opinion on his show when he was talking about it. And of course, people are going to try to, defend themselves and stuff like that, rightfully so. Now, do I think Darius should defend himself? Yeah, but what we've seen is kind of like, it falls flat. That's what it is. The evidence that Darius has falls flat. And again, like I said in the beginning, the court already decided that Keke obviously needed that restraining order and gave her full custody. So they seen something in that video that she provided them. Intimate partner violence usually starts with mental or psychological manipulation. It takes several incidents before most people decide to leave. Yes, yes. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. Um, oh, I read that one. Okay. Jessica, that you're right, right. You're right about that. Um, mm-hmm. Yes, I agree. Check with your loved ones. I had an ex stalk me. Oh, I'm sorry about that. My pops and his goons took care of him. Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have put that up there, but I'm glad that I'm glad that situation was handled. I don't want to put your people in jail, so I took it down real quick. This is a mutual combat issue. I can definitely see that. Like I said, I definitely think both parties involved are to blame. True. And like I said, how many of y'all, if you told your mama somebody was messing with y'all, they would go off on them? I don't hold the mama accountable for anything. The mama was being a mama. If somebody is telling you, well, hell, why am I playing this game with y'all? Don't we have a lot of moms in here? I know Jessica is a mama. Melanie is a mama. Like if somebody tells you if your child came to you and told you that they partner is doing X, Y, and Z on the like, wouldn't you sound just like Sharon sounded, cussing them out and everything like that? Y'all would sound the same way. I was 14 years old when my mom finally left my dad. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Denitra. Oh my God. Whoa. Oh, wow. Is Denitra, is she still alive? Like she left because of that? Or is she still like is your mom okay now? Oh my God. He didn't hit her because she left, right? Can you clarify that real quick? Not all moms speak up. Mm. Mm. You ain't lying about that. Yeah. She was being a mama, and I think that's where Armand should be left it at. He did have a point with the mama if she was in oh, like being in their relationship and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't think the mama should have been heavily involved in their relationship like this. Um, but again, this could have been a moment, one time or a couple of times that she's been involved in their relationship. I can't say like because you got to remember they even had a podcast, all three of them together. The boyfriend, the mama, and the and Kiki. They had a podcast together, so they were involved with each other. You know. I look good in orange. Wait. What was the other comment that you made before? Um. Oh no, that was the other one. I'm so sorry to hear that, Boo. I'm sending you. Yes, we're sending you all love, Denitria. If my daughter told me her boyfriend hit her, we riding exactly. I don't think the mama sounded crazy or she went too far. That sounded like a mama, you know. You know, that sounded like a mom. Like, of course, she was gonna go off on him and say, you know, this or that about him. I think also too, I want to take the Usher thing. Now, the mom did say the reason why she said Usher was gay so that he wouldn't be mad at her and stuff like that. And so she was quote unquote lying about the whole gay thing. I think that's a lie. I think she really does believe Usher. Now, I will say this, Miss Sharon, I got to call you out. I do think that you did say that on purpose. Um, I think you just didn't know that it was being recorded, and you was like, "Oh, I got to think on my toes and say something." But she did leave a comment under the neighborhood talk and was all like, "Oh no, I wasn't talking about." I just said that so you know he wouldn't be mad at Kiki no more. No, no, I believe you. You thought that because you said gay first, and then you said bisexual. Then yeah, so you knew what you were saying, Miss Sharon. You knew. You meant that, and you know it is what it is. You thought it was a private conversation. You ain't got to explain yourself. I think she should just let it go. And I think at the end of the day, there was already Usher had enough controversy in the past. Y'all know I ain't gonna bring it up, but y'all know, some stuff about Usher. I think that's here nor there. I don't think Usher would have cared either way. Sharon tripping though. Two wrongs don't make it right. Exactly. True. She couldn't clean up on aisle 5 with that one. Sorry. True. True. Like throw Usher under the bus because you don't like what's going on with your daughter. But I don't think here's the thing. She didn't think that this call would be recorded publicly. Like, that's the thing, though. Like, if she knew that this was going to be like a public conversation and people were going to know about this, I don't think she would have said that. But I do believe, Sharon, you knew what you were saying. Don't be lying. It's too late to cover it up now. Too late. But again, these words have been going around about Usher anyway. Yeah, and so maybe that's why she was all like, yeah, well, yeah, he gay. You're like, whatever, whatever. I think this, because I do want to say this too. Hopefully one day, being who you are, being gay, won't be like such a big thing, because I feel like a lot of times, like, people will say it just to do a dig at you and disrespect you. It's a larger conversation, but y'all know what I'm getting at, right? I told my daughter, don't let a man put hands or her body if he'll have to deal with me. Exactly, Mary. Yeah, she sounded like everybody else's mama, right? Oh, she went on the run and delete her. Oh, the mama deleted her page? Oh, she did? Let me see if the mama deleted her page. I think it's still... Oh, no, her page is still there. Yeah, I still got it here. No, Miss Sharon, her page is still there. Mm-mm. Yeah, they from Chicago. Shout out to everybody in Chi-Town. But yeah, Chicago. Yeah. Like I said, she ain't said nothing in there that we haven't already heard. Yeah, I don't blame her. But all in all, like I said before, it's all about the baby. At the end of the day, there is a child involved in here. Yes, please hit that like button. There is a child. And even though he's too young to really remember what's going on, this is something that is going to affect him, unfortunately. But all parties involved. And like I said, if I'm going to call out somebody else, I got to call out myself. If anybody was offended by the title I had originally on one of my videos, I definitely apologize about it. And also, too, I learned that DV is very complicated. It's not just one thing, and you can't just say, like, yeah, this is it, and you should have did this. It's very complicated. And like Jessica said, it doesn't always just start out like physical. It's a whole process before it even gets to that point. But thank you guys all for watching. Thank y'all for being here. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe if you already haven't. And also, let me know what topic that you guys liked on this today's discussion. Hopefully, it wasn't too triggering for you guys. Also, thank you to getting me to 36K. Yes, 36,000 subscribers. It's been a long journey, and we're going to keep on going up and up. We ain't stopping, y'all. Deuces, everybody. We out.